What's up, everybody? And a happy 2022 to all of you. Thank you for joining me on another video of Smoke with Toke. And today I'll be introducing one of the two new, I'll call them segments, that I'm going to be doing for the new year. This one is called Chit Chat and Smoke That, where I have a particular cigar that I'm going to smoke. Probably not going to tell you much about it, but I'm going to just sit back and have an interesting conversation with you. You know, just like you sitting at the lounge. You know, I got my coffee. It's also like 4 o'clock in the evening. And I don't know if you can see, but here in DC, we got about 10 inches of snow yesterday. And yeah, it was pretty bad, but today it was nice out. It was a little warm. You know, it was pretty good. So today I will be smoking. Get it up out of here. The Plasencia 149 Concecha. It's a Honduran cigar, which is why I'm really eager to smoke it. I love me some Honduran cigars. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this lit up, and I'm gonna brief you on some things that's coming. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there. Hit that bell to get notified, because this year it's gonna be a lot going on. So give me a few minutes to get lit up. You light yourself up one, and I'll get with you in a second. All right. So, new segment. It's called Chit Chat and Smoke That. The basis behind it is basically I'm not even going to change anything. It's just going to be the new name. Still Smoke with Toke, but we're going to chit chat and smoke that. You already know my videos are very conversation based. It's like me and you having a conversation, which it is. And so I just decided to rename it for 2022. And so I hope everybody had a good Christmas and New Year's. I did, even though I did have COVID. I just took a test today and it popped negative, so I'm good to go on that. Praise and thanks for that. You know, shout out to everybody who checked up on me when I made my last video, you know, let y'all know that I had COVID or whatnot. It was tough because all three of my kids had it as well, but they had no symptoms at all. The worst case scenario was my son had a little bit of a cough and some congestion. That was literally it. My daughters didn't have anything. Me? Man, I had chest congestion, headaches, sneezing, coughing, hot flashes, body aches. I was getting winded real fast. You know, I come up a flight of steps, you know, because I got walking around the house to, you know, get something to eat or something. I got to have my mask on. It just was not, it was not a good week for me, man. But as you see, I'm here and I'm back again, baby. Shout out to everybody that had COVID and got through it. You know, my heart goes out to the people that had it and didn't win the battle. My heart is definitely with you. I know it's been been a tough time, man. Like here in DC, man, I think we had like in a week span, we had about 50, 60, maybe even 80,000 new cases of that Omicron, whatever it's called. My kids is missing a lot of school, but luckily because of with distance learning from last year, they've implemented ways for kids to stay up to date on their schoolwork. So it's working out, but it was like right before the Christmas break, so it wasn't really no work to be done for real. So it worked out for them. They had a real nice long vacation. They wouldn't say it was a vacation because they had to quarantine. My daughters was in their room, my son was in his room, so, but it all worked out. We're all fine now. They start back school on Thursday, and they have to take so all the DC schools are giving out the 15-minute rapid test, and you have to show a negative test that was taken 24 hours before going back to school in order to be able to go back. So tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm gonna have them take the test, and then hopefully everybody still pops negative and going back to school. Now here for me, I thought that we were going to be going back in the office, but an email came out that said because of the rise in all the cases, not to come back until the 24th, and that's a maybe. So I'll be at home still. Not mad at all, though, to be quite honest with you. But all things considered, it's all good. I tell you though, Placentia really knows how to hit the head on a cigar, man. They really do. And it's cold out here. It's a little windy, so it's messing with my burn a little bit, but don't mind my nails. Oh, another thing, I don't mind my nails because my heat went out today. I had to fix that. Woke up, it was like 40 degrees in the house, and I'm in the basement. Wasn't a good look, but I got it all up and running, so all things considered, it's been a good day. So yeah, lots been going on in the world, but we're only here to talk about fun stuff. So let's talk some NFL football. My daggone Cowboys, I don't know what's going to happen when they're already going to the playoffs. There's nothing really stopping them now at this point. Our next game is against Philly, and if we lose, we're still going to the playoffs, so it's fine. But I don't know what's been going on with the offense the past couple of weeks, man. They had a really good game against the football team. They put up 56 points, but the football team had a bunch of injuries, a bunch of COVID cases, players couldn't play and whatnot, and it was like Pop Warner versus the Cowboys, man. It was crazy. But we went to Arizona a few days ago, and even though they only lost by 3, I think it was like 25-22, they didn't come awake. The offense didn't come to life until midway through the third quarter. And that's not going to cut it in the playoffs. It's really not. I don't know what the issue is. We're going to be missing Gallup. He tore his ACL on his touchdown catch, so we're going to be without him. But luckily, when he was out in the beginning of the season, we had that young boy Wilson who stepped up and really made a name for himself a little bit. So, hopefully all things go well. John Madden died, that was unfortunate. But it was good that he got to see how everybody felt about him a few days before he died. Fox did that little special on him, and he really got his flowers before he made his grand exit to the big stadium in the sky. Yeah, I didn't even, you can't think of football and not think about John Madden, especially if you're in my age group, because we grew up playing Madden on all the game systems. And so you hear that, boom, that's Madden, the six-legged turkey on Thanksgiving games, you know what I'm saying? It was always a lovely thing, man. My heart goes out to his family. friends, things of that. Who's going to go to the Super Bowl? Who knows, man? I really couldn't tell you. Tampa may go again. I'm pretty sure of that. But then again, they don't have really no wide receivers right now. Antonio Brown lost his damn mind and left the team in the middle of the game. I don't know what that was about. I didn't even look into it. I just know that he, had a little hissy fit. For some reason, I guess he felt it was justified. But, then the other two guys, I think it was Evans and the other guy, I can't remember his name, but they're out. They got injuries and all kinds of carrying on, so they may or may not make it. But, I really can't call who's going to go. Really can't. But I don't know what to say. Cowboys, I really thought they was going to be something special this year, and there's still a slight chance that they might be. But that daggone offense, man, they got to do something, and fast, because it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Defense still looking good, but if they're staying on the field long periods at a time, when it comes towards the end of the game, they're not going to be as energetic and excited as they were to begin with. But I'm ending out this first third. I'm going to smoke this down a little bit, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Hey, real quick, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, follow me. Trust me, it'll be worth it. All right. Let's see, I took the first band off. Still got a good burn going for it to be as windy as it is out here. It ain't cold, but I might have to cut this one short because that wind is biting out here. So I'm going to just give y'all a little bit more of a breakdown for what's to come in this new year. And we're going to shake a leg, and I had to catch you on the next one. But I'll go ahead and tell you what the other segment is going to be. The other segment is going to be Chit Chat and Sip That, which is what I'm going to do that one on a weekend, maybe Friday night, Saturday night, where I smoke and I drink. I've been getting into bourbons lately, and I have a new favorite, and it's very hard to find. I was not trying to open it prior to having another bottle of it, but the two times that I saw it, I ain't had the money for it, and it was cheaper than what I originally bought it for. So when I find it again, I'm going to get it, and that's Blue Run Rye. It's phenomenal. I drank it on New Year's, and it was absolutely amazing. Paired well with a Cohiba Maduro 5, the Secreto, I think is what it's called. It was fantastic. So the two new segments are going to be Chit Chat, Smoke That, and Chit Chat, Sip That. But I'm going to be smoking while I sip too. Still, I ended up running into some more bumps and bruises about finding a place to smoke indoors. I have found a place, but it's just going to be kind of tough with the beginning of the year here. Things at work going on, and I would rather record at the lounge when there's not a lot of people in there. Excuse me. So we're going to figure that part out. About my lives, I'm still having trouble trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to do that. I thought I had it, but I don't. But there's a service I can pay for and do it, but I have to look at what I have lined up and how much is it going to cost me, because I don't want it to just be another bill. I mean, because granted, I'm not making any money off this channel. I don't really care about that, but the last thing I need is another bill. You know what I mean? So still working on that. I did not, last minute of 2021, I tried to get up to 200 subscribers, and my phone about to go dead. I got 20%. I was about to wrap it up anyway, but I'm gonna try to get to 200 subscribers. So I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by Valentine's Day. That is my first goal. My end goal for the year is to have 300 plus. If I can get to 300 by my birthday, I'm gonna do an awesome giveaway. If you like, my last one was pretty good. Shout out to my boy Big D, Daniel Ravanelli, 505 Cigar Reviews. Check them out on YouTube and on on Instagram. He won it. It was a specialty pack from Privada Cigar Club and a T-shirt. Remember when I had the first Smoke with Toke shirts with the decanter, the glass, the cigar, and the ashtray, and on the back at the bottom it said PSS ITA, which is put some smoke in the air, and I put his name on the back at the top. So it's gonna be something along the lines of that. Gonna probably give away. I ain't gonna tell you, but I got a good idea though. But that's if I can get there to 300 by my birthday, which is June 22nd. What else? Gonna implement some other topics. I'm gonna get into so I'm really on my health kick right now. I know I'm smoking, but I'm gonna dial it back to, due to the pandemic, I went from 1 or 2 a week to 8 to 10 a week. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm dialing that back, dialing back the booze and whatnot. I'm gonna get with the people over at the lounge, Petworth Cigars, out down here in DC, about getting down there to get some recording done. And with it being cold, it shouldn't be a problem doing it during the day, but I gotta, with my work schedule, gotta figure out a time where I can, if it's not really a lot going on, I can jump on and make a quick video, one of my chit chat videos. It's definitely gonna be a chit chat smoke that, because I'm not drinking during the day, especially while on the clock. So we'll see. I'm trying to get my guys from the Retro Hell. It's a podcast on all streaming platforms. Brett and Mark. They're out of, when I met the guys, they were out of Colorado, but some things had happened, and now Brett lives in Kansas, I believe Wichita, and Mark is in Colorado Springs, if I'm not mistaken. But it's because of them guys that I even thought about starting my channel. So I gotta get them on, shout them out. If you ever got time, they put out a show. It's about an hour long every week. Great show. They talk about literally everything. They're heavy into Formula One and other sports, but they're really into Formula One. So if you into that kind of stuff, that's definitely something you want to check out. They've been showing me love since I met them, man. I met them when I released, I met Mark. I met Brett when I released a snippet of Maduro Madness. It was in the cigar group on Facebook, and he reached out to me and was like, he told me about the show they got, asked me did I want to come on. I came on, it was a good time. I came on again, maybe a couple months later, still a good time. They have a lot of guests that come on, just regular people like you and me, you know what I mean? But so that's pretty much what I got going on. So I got goals for the first quarter, try to get to over 200 by the end of the first quarter, try to get to 300 by my birthday. But that's just I ain't gonna say it's far-fetched, but I got to get better with my promo and stuff like that. But it's a full-time job in itself, so it'll work out. I know it will. Somebody calling me. I'm gonna get back to that. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm going to really have some fun this year, man. I'm gonna kick it into the next gear, and going into 22, it's gonna be live, man. I promise you. You're not gonna want to miss a lot of the things that are coming. Merch is coming. Shout out my boy. I ain't gonna be able to show it to you, but shout out my boy Jeff from GSTN Cigar. He made my ashtray. I know y'all see it in my intros all the time. Guy does some damn good work, man. Shout him out, man. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram at GSTN Cigar. Check out his website, gstncigar.com. Good guy out of Nebraska. Good dude, man. Good dude. Always posting pictures of him and his kids and videos of his daughter and stuff like that. A lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, man. Just be ready. Hit that bell. Yeah, hit that bell. And to be reminded, go ahead and follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Toke_master. A lot of you may remember my IG name was smoke_with_Toke, but it originally was Toke Master. So I just went ahead and went back to this because of the format change and the chit chat smoke that. Don't forget to hit the link in the description to listen to the official Cigar Smokers Anthem. And that's another thing. I really got to jump on getting this daggone project done. You know, I've had a couple of setbacks in that area, but I get it. Excuse me, I get it together. All these kids out here playing. But you guys have a great, successful, plentiful, bountiful New Year 22. I ain't the person to say, oh, this gonna be my year and all that kind of stuff. I know where my flaws are, and I know what I need to do to fix this, that, and the third. So I hope that you guys, progress and do well this year. I plan to do the same. All of you are in my prayers. So yeah, go ahead and finish up that stick that you lit, and I will catch you on the next one. I'm your boy Toke Master, and I'm gone.